Hello everyone and welcome to my morning report analysis videos on Monday 9th of April with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantec Markets. We've got a bounce in sentiment and again it's around this trade dispute with China. Donald Trump on Friday talked about $100 billion worth of trade on Chinese goods that would be impacted by trade tariffs. He's now come out over the weekend and suggested that sort of the ideal situation would be sort of friendship and working together and sort of working towards a compromise, I suppose, being the ultimate angle on that. And subsequently, the market sentiment has rebounded again, and it seems to be back and forth all the time on this. And we saw just the stabilisation at the moment on the dollar, but I'll talk about the dollar a little bit more in a bit. But it's interesting that we've seen the market sort of settling down from payrolls report on Friday. We saw a disappointing or weaker than expected payrolls report. Subsequently, we saw the dollar down. We saw treasury yields falling away. We've seen a bit of a stabilisation of that falling away of treasury yields today, certainly. And ultimately on the equity markets, we've seen a rebound. And that rebound has come as this factor here. So S&P 500 futures up 0.75%. Subsequently, we're seeing a rebound. And the DAX is outperforming in that rebound again. So underperforms on the downside, outperforms on the upside whenever these trade disputes issues come forward. So Donald Trump's tweets have moved the market, interestingly enough, again. Slight safe haven selling pressure coming through. We've got the yen back above 107 on the dollar yen. And also gold price is back lower a touch, about $4. Yeah, really interesting that we're seeing these moves at the moment. Not a great deal of direction in terms of the dollar, though, I might add. So, where does that leave us in terms of data today? There is no data, really, that of any significant note. You've had a little bit of German trade data, which was slightly weaker than expected, certainly on the exports and imports, and yeah, so that's. Oh no, it's actually, sorry, my mistake of reading that. It was actually basically in line. Yeah, not a great deal of movement on markets from that, and there's nothing this afternoon. So just looking out for the chart of the day, really, which is sterling yen. Now the yen has been sort of weakening in recent sessions. We can see that through sterling yen, which is now sort of forming this recovery and pushing above the old reaction high of 150.90 on Friday, pushing above that level and above that again today. You didn't get the closing breakout on Friday, but you're certainly seeing a nice move higher again today. You got these momentum indicators that are sort of agreeing with this move as well. Look at that, RSI 59, that's the highest since early Feb. MACD lines accelerating higher, now above neutral, and stochastics also very strong. So it certainly seems as though we've got a recovery in process. You've got higher lows and higher highs in this arguable trend channel that is running the price higher. So you'd be looking to buy into weakness now. Friday's reaction low 149.87, between that 150.60. So pretty good buy zone, I'd say, near term for any sort of pullbacks, and you can see that on the hourly chart. Where we've got that sort of there's old highs. I've got 150.50 here, but 150.50, 150.60 are these old highs, and Friday's low being a reaction high. But yeah, you've got more positive configuration on the momentum now. The MACD lines turning up at neutral. RSI above 40, pushing to 70. So little corrections would be seen as a chance to buy this. You've got a little uptrend, I suppose you could draw in here, which comes in around that 150.75 area at the moment. So any sort of unwinding move, I think, is a decent buying opportunity on this. I think it's going to continue to push higher as it looks good on the technical outlook. So I wish you luck in your trading today, and I will speak to you later.